You know what I love getting to is guests, and
Yes.
I'm really pleased today to be joined by our first guest, President and CEO of Shure. It's Chris Schyvinck. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
How's the show been for you so far? What's your energy level like?
The energy has never been higher because I know that we are having record numbers of people come through the doors of ISE, and I believe most of them are coming to the Shure booth. So it's wonderful to be able to show off what we have to offer this year.
I can testify to that. I stopped by the booth earlier, and yeah, I couldn't even get a toe on the edge of the stand. There were that many people. So
Right.
yeah, really good news. Shure is marking its 100th anniversary, which is a fantastic milestone. So congratulations to
Thank you.
and all of your colleagues. How has the company balanced its rich history with continuous innovation?
I think what's remarkable about a company that's been around for 100 years is we have some things that will always stand and be true. So our legacy of delivering high quality solutions, we've always been known for our rugged and reliable and durable products, and then also having a history of innovation. And those core values carry through to today. So we're always going to have our legacy products that people know us for, whether it's the SM58 that they started their first rock and roll band with, or the 55, which was actually a microphone that was developed in 1939 and is today still known as the Elvis microphone. Those legacy products will always be around, and we sell more of them every year than we did the year before. But they have spawned off, new legacy, new innovations and new products every single year. So it's really fun to see how a company continues to innovate.
That's amazing. And you've been with Shure for a good amount of time, and through your journey from engineer to CEO, that's truly a testament to Shure's commitment to its leadership development. So can you share with our audience how your technical background influenced Shure's approach to innovation and growth?
Shure has people that have a passion for two things, technology and also music. So I came into Shure as also being a musician. So what's fun about working at the company is we have this legacy of people that grew up maybe as musicians, and when we are developing new products, they will go over a weekend and be able to be our beta testers because they can take them out with their band, go to their gig. And now the same thing is happening in the AV industry in terms of conferencing, because we have a glass and concrete headquarter building that we live in. There is no more challenging environment than having all of those hard surfaces and wanting to have a good video conference go off without a hitch. So we have our own test lab in our own company headquarters as well in terms of testing all of our new conferencing solutions. So I think people that just have a natural curiosity, people with a passion, people that come in, we have a lot of engineers, like myself, right? So people with that natural sort of desire to problem solve and always find a better way to do things, that is just ingrained in what we do on an everyday basis.
That's wonderful.
To speak about another smaller segment, I know you were talking about the sort of conferencing side of things, and obviously unified communications is evolving rapidly with advancements in areas such as AI. I'm interested to see how Shure sees themselves in terms of the future of collaboration, how it changes, and how the company aims to sort of be part of that change.
It's really interesting what's happening with what people refer to as the new ways of working, and I don't think that that has really been firmly established yet. In fact, the answer is that every company is going to do it a little bit differently. You hear about some people doing a full-on return to office, but generally speaking, I think most companies are going to be working in some kind of hybrid environment where you have people in a room, you have people remote, and then you're trying to collaborate and innovate maybe around a whiteboard. So technology has to figure out how to keep pace with that. There's going to be continual changes to that. Companies may change from time to time, so just needing to be agile and flexible. And again, being a 100-year-old company that's had to reinvent itself almost every single decade, we know how to have that kind of agility and be able to be close to our end users, which is another fundamental tenet that we have as a company, to not assume that we have all the answers. We always are out in the field working shoulder to shoulder with our customers and figuring out how do they work, what are they trying to solve. If you just ask somebody, does this product work well for you and what do you want to do differently? They just take that at face value versus immersing yourself in their workplace, and understanding what their workflow is and seeing where those inefficiencies are and trying to figure out how can we take that step out without just automatically assuming it's an improvement on a current product. So we spend a lot of time out in the field, we spend a lot of time observing people and figuring out how to innovate much more smoothly what they do today.
Yeah, and it really is a testament to what you're saying, that both the Shure staff and team that you work with, who I know, and also customers of those of yours who use your products, are fully aware and on board with the idea of Shure's customer-led design, customer-focused innovation as well, with all the feedback. So that's fantastic to hear.
You know, I was talking to a customer today who's outfitting a bunch of Shure gear into a university campus, and they said, when we buy from you, we're not buying equipment, we're buying the experience. So that said it all to me.
Yeah, fantastic.
And earlier you had mentioned, being agile, and that's definitely something that you have to do when you come to these trade shows. I can imagine it's not the easiest, right? When you're showcasing your audio solutions in halls that have so many, other things going on and just the sounds that you're hearing and competing with.
Right.
What strategies is Shure using to implement that you're ensuring that your attendees to your booth can actually really truly experience the full capabilities that you're trying to showcase?
So what we've learned through the years at trade shows is that if you can't beat it, you have to kind of join it. And by that I mean, like I just described how challenging our headquarter building is with having reflective surfaces and trying to have good audio experiences in that kind of environment. The same thing is obviously true at a trade show. So we like to have more experiential kind of pods within our booth. Instead of just, showing a product and talking about what it does, get somebody a pair of headphones and have them listen to what the product is doing. And if they can have a wow experience in a noisy environment like this and be able to understand how can a Shure solution makes a better sound experience for them, then we've done it all. So we do try to not just show products anymore, we really try to have all kinds of experience demos all over our booth.
That's definitely true.
And yeah, speaking of innovation and the booth as well, we heard that Shure have some really exciting things happening on the main booth, and you also have the innovation lab as well. Can you tell us a little bit more about what attendees can expect to see there?
So upstairs in the innovation lab, that's where you can take a break from the noise of the main floor, and if you need to have a more discerning understanding of what a product actually does, there's more one-on-one time with people up there. And again, we're doing demos all day long that show how the Shure product is superior and what the new features are that we're adding. And it's just a little break from the main action, away from the main traffic to experience our products.
Good stuff. And finally, just to wrap up, you mentioned you're a keen musician. Any comments on the cold open there, those songs that we came up with as a musician? What's your expert opinion?
With what?
With the songs that we had on the cold open.
Sunglasses. We weren't singing them, thankfully.
Yeah, maybe next year you can consult with us on your song selection. How's that?
Maybe use some of your microphones. Might make all the difference.
That might help you. But I did like that setup. It was really cute.
We'll certainly reach out for you for your services. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with us, and just a huge congratulations to Shure on your 100th anniversary and many more years of audio innovation to come.
Thank you both.
Thanks so much.